Hey friends, and welcome back to the Life of Beard YouTube channel. And we've got another cool unboxing, something a bit different. We've got Mega Dream EX. This is the Japanese set, which in English will be Ascended Heroes. Very popular set at the moment. Special set. 10 booster packs we have to open. I can't remember how many's in each pack. But either way, I treated myself sort of for Christmas. If the time this comes out, hopefully it'll be before Christmas. Because the set looks really good. I was going to try and slow down on the English stuff, but some of the illustration rares and the full arts look pretty sick. And it'll probably be quite a hard set to get hold of. So I'm going to go back to the Japanese. That was always my go-to. A couple of years ago, when it was actually fairly decently priced. I mean, this wasn't too bad. I'm not going to say how much it has gone down in price annoyingly already. After I bought this, but that's fine. I mean, hopefully it'll be even cheaper, so we can all get hold of it a bit more. So we are going to do a quick unboxing. We've got 10 packs, and I'm trying to get into the box. There we go. And we've got some cool full arts. We've got some, I think it's the gold Dragonite in this set. We've got the full art Dragonite. I'm not a massive Dragonite fan, but the full art looks pretty cool. But I'm looking for illustration rares, the Psyduck in particular, and the Horluchas, because of my boy. We've got our sleeves ready just in case, because stay protected. I've also got a pair of scissors. These are for pack opening purposes only YouTube if I need the assistance, which I usually do with Japanese, but we'll see how it goes. I don't think there is a card trick with this set, so let's get right into it. I don't know the pull rates. I know generally Japanese ones you get slightly better, and I think there's a certain amount of full art trainers or full art items and Pokemon in these boxes, but I don't know the pull rates off the top of my head. But I think we are guaranteed a certain amount of hits, particularly hollows. I think the Pokeball hollows and EXs. So we're starting off with a Rayquaza. That's pretty cool. We've got a Dragonair. That is, I think it's a regular Pokeball. You can just about see that. Hopefully the lighting is okay. And we're starting off with a Terrapogos EX. That's wicked. And we got a Mewtwo straight off the bat. That is wicked. That's probably one of the cards I really wanted. So I'm not sure if that's the big one or not. We might have to do a cut and see what it is. There is a card trick, 2 from the back, but we're coming in strong. I'm going to sleeve this up, and then I'll be right back, friends. So we are back, friends. I think I might have undersold the reaction of the Mewtwo. I think this is the SAR of the box. So the rest of the packs may be a little bit boring, but we'll see what the hit rates are like. But that's a very good card to hit. It's not the Horlucha, but hopefully there's some cool full arts SRs in there. I always like the Japanese system, the SARs and the SRs, and how that works. Not just on this, but other sets that I've used, TCGs, I should say, particularly the waifu cards. They use that system, which are very much like, but big hit to start us off, which is absolutely wicked. Like I said, it can only get worse from here potentially, unless there's a gold card lurking in here or potential god pack. I believe they do have god packs of these, and I have quite a good record of god packs. Especially in Japanese. I had a V-Star Universe God Pack and a 151 God Pack. And then more recently, within the last couple of months, we've had obviously the black and white, or is White Flare God Pack. So we will see. Quite a lot of reprints, like the Hoot Hoot. There's quite a lot of reprints in this set, which I'm a little bit disappointed about. But it is a special set. So what do you expect? We've got the Mischievous. I think it is the Mischievous. So that's pretty cool. I forgot to do the trick. We've got a Ethan's Ho-Oh, and then we've obviously got 2 at the back. So that's not too bad. That's a pretty cool one. We'll take that. Remember to do the card trick this time. I think I was so overwhelmed with the Mewtwo that I completely forgot to do it. So let's do that now. 1, 2, because we're professional. I didn't think there was one in this, but here we are. I don't know the name of these trainers. Prism Energy, so another reprint. Zigzagoon. We've got Roltz. We got Executor, Team Rockets, Dragonair. It's a pretty cool dragon. No, yeah, Dragonair. Togekiss, a reprint. We've got that one I can never pronounce. We've got a Zigzagoon Dark. I guess it's a Dark Energy, so they've got the energies and the Pokeballs. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I'm not a massive fan of the sort of Pokeball ones. I prefer this style more like I guess they're more like the Chinese simplified versions rather than the sort of the multiple ball ones you used to get, which was particularly prevalent in 151. Not a massive fan of that. I'm not a massive fan of a lot of the reverse hollows at the minute, which is very annoying. We've got a air balloon. We've got Hops Bag. We've got a Gabite Wormpool. This is a wicked card. I actually showed this to Lady Beard the other day. I was like, I need to get this card, so that's pretty cool. My boy there. Double Articuno, another reprint. Roserade, another reprint. We have the Diglett. No, the Dog Trio words. That's very cool. That's a Team Rocket one, so that is a very, very cool one. And we've got a Reshiram and a Shaman, which I didn't do from the back. Wait, what did I get from that? I thought there was two. Never mind. Still, that's a very cool one. So the hits are coming, friends. Like I said, I think we've peaked a little bit too early, but hey ho, we are here for the content. And even if you just stay for the Mewtwo, we appreciate if you drop a like, follow, and subscribe as we try and grow the channel. We're trying to get some cool and interesting box openings. So let us know what you want to see, and I'll see what I can do. So we've got, not sure what that is, Ignition Energy. We got the Ice Cream, Riolu. We've got a Duskull. We got a Noivern. That's a very cool card. Got Dusk Noir. We have Marcargo, underrated Pokemon. We've got Mimikyu, Reverse Hollow Psychic. That's a pretty cool one. Hopefully, I think the lighting that I've set up actually catches the shinies a bit better. We've got Mega Electros EX. That's very cool. I like the new styles of Mega EX cards, so I'm very happy about that. I think we're coming up to the halfway point where we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exactly. So we've just hit the halfway mark. Again, this is not going to be a massively long opening, but we have got some, hopefully, some goodies to show you. Again, this set looks pretty good. A lot of reprints, but I think where it shines are the extra cards and not the reprints. But I'm glad they're doing some reprints for the TCG purposes anyway. Did I do that right? Okay, I think we've got a semi-god pack. We've got a god pack. We have got a god pack. Or a pack of some sorts. Okay, wicked. Okay, calm yourselves. Calm yourselves. So, there were the two from the back. We've got a Reshiram Hollow. We've got a Terrapogos Hollow. We have the Obstagoon illustration rare. We've got the Scrafty, Mega Scrafty EX. Oh, maybe that was printed wrong. Maybe I did that wrong. Did I do that wrong, friends? If I did, let me know. Tell me I'm a dum-dum, but I don't think so. I think that might have just been wrong. That was disappointing. I thought we might have something even more special there. My apologies. But we got a Scrafty. That's pretty cool. And an Obstagoon. Not my favourite, but hey-ho. I thought we were getting something exciting there. Maybe I was dumb and did it wrong. Let's see if there's any more like this and whether I just made a mistake or whether they made a mistake. So 2. Did I do 2 from the front? Maybe I went 2 from the front. I don't know. Okay, 2 from the back this time for sure. So we've got Hilda. We got Golduck. Obviously, this is the promo card in English. We got Charchadet. We got a Yanmar. Togechick, one of the 3. Fanrotom. We've got not Reshiram. What's the other one? Zekrom. We got, what is that? I'm not even sure. Is that a Toxicity? I'm not sure what that is. I can't really see. Oh, is it a Tapu? One of the Tapus. Tapu Lele, potentially. Zero Aura. Very nice. And we have a Ogerpon, Teal Mask Ogerpon, I think, which is the sort of playable one in the CCG. yes, I think we've probably peaked at the Mewtwo, but we've got a couple of good illustration rares. Let's see if we can get. I kind of wanted the Dog Trio one, so that is cool. No SR yet or full art, so I'm hoping we've got a cool one hiding in there. Gibble, we've got Dweeble, we've got Pignite, I think that's the one. Miss Magius, Chenpao, we've got a Dubwool, we've got a Shaman, Pokeball, Reverse Hollow, and we've got the Gengar. That's a pretty cool. These are the ones I was looking for. I wanted the what is it, the Lucario one, and particularly the I can't remember the name off the top of my head. What is it? Hawlucha. That's what I said at the start of the video. But that's pretty cool. We will take a little Gengar. I don't know if I'm going to keep that or not. I might do. It's pretty cool. What's the centering like? Centering is a little bit. Actually, the centering's not too bad. I'm not sure how much they're going for, but I think it's actually, no, just looking over to the side, I think it's about 20 quid card. I think the Mewtwo is about 100 probably, but obviously I'll double check that offline. But that is cool. Those are probably the big hits. As we come to 2 packs left, those are probably the biggest hits. But we'll see if we can get something else. Very early Christmas present for Beard at the time I'm recording this. 2 from the back, Beard. 2 from the back. So we got Cynthia's Power Weight, Buddy Buddy Puffin, Magnemite, Dreepy, Pawniard. We got a Lunatone. We've got a Leone. I think that's the word. I can't remember. Dark Reverse Hollow Energy. And I think that is our item card for the box. This is the Team Rocket's receiver, if I remember rightly. But it looks really cool. I don't know if you can see this on camera, but all the little cyber lines look really sick. Then we have a Fezendipity, and we have. It's weird. That was 2 from the back, so that was definitely a screw up because I did 2 from the back then, and we had 1 left. Okay, interesting. Where did I put my sleeves? I put them over here. Let's put this in a sleeve, and then we can do the penultimate pack. Not that it's not. It's the last pack. Words. God, my words are escaping me today. It's fine. I think it's from all the excitement from the pack openings because it's been a few weeks since I've done a proper long pack opening. And this is an exciting box as well. So, particularly when Phantasmal Flames was shite for me, so I can actually open some fun cards. So we got, what did we get? The Vanillux, Team Rocket something, Tarantula, Colossal, Zora, cute card, reprint, but very cool. Obstagoon. We got my boy Trevenant. That's a very sick card. Is that a... No, it's not a Carryu card. It looks very similar, but it's not. But that's very cool. That's another one. The Trevenant illustration rare would be pretty cool. Spidops. We've got a Beautifly Leaf Energy. That's pretty cool. And we have fittingly, a Mewtwo to end, which is pretty cool. We will take that. That's not too bad. I will take a short break and then we'll go through the hits and see what goodies we've got. So we are back from the break, and I've sleeved up our cards, well, most of them anyway, and got them in little piles ready to show you what we've got. So it's not including the hollows, but we've got all the reverse hollows. So from this pile, this is the sort of pile that I'm not too fussed about, but it's pretty cool. So we've got a Pokeball Shaman, we've got a Pokeball Zeraora, a Dark Energy Pokeball, well, whatever that is, a Dark Energy Zigzagoon, a Grass Energy Beautifly. We've got this very cool, is that a Master Ball? I think it's just a Pokeball. Is there a difference? Oh no, it might be a Master Ball, because I don't know if you can see the difference there and there. That's got a slightly different mark. This is a Great Ball. I don't know. But a Dragonair, that's pretty cool. I did pick out this holo because the Rayquaza is pretty awesome. That might go in my Pokedex binder, actually, which is pretty awesome. And this is the EX pile. So we're starting off with the Mewtwo, which I believe is a reprint from either Destined Rivals or it might be same as the promo one in English. We've got Teal Mask Ogerpon, Fezandipity, Reshiram, Terrapogos, we got Genesect, and Ethan's Ho-Oh words. Just wanted to make sure I said that right without making it into a slur. Yeah, I quite like. It's one of those ones I don't like reprints, but on the other hand, in terms of the TCG players, it's quite good. I guess that means other cards like Pheasantipity in particular, which is very highly playable, get an extra run, which would be nice to see. And some of the trainer cards, because obviously some of them will be rotating out. I think it's about Aprilish. And then this is the good pile, the hits that I really like and the big ones. So we got a core Mimikyu Psychic, which is very awesome. We have two Megas. So we got Mega Scrafty. I've been using this on my Pokemon Legends EA playthrough, and slowly becoming one of my new favorite Pokemon. So that's pretty cool. If I'd got an SAR or an SA or an SR of that, that would have been cool. Electros is another one that's coming like became a favorite of mine, partly due to Legends EA. So that is cool. Teams Rocket's receiver. Like I said in other videos, I like the way of these full arts or SRs in the Japanese sense. I really like them. They're sort of plain, but not too plain. So it's a bit better than some of the Sword and Shield era ones. So I'd appreciate that. And then we've got a couple of illustration rares or ARs, as they are in Japanese. We've got a Obstagoon, which is pretty cool. I don't know if I'll keep that. That might go on Vinted, so check out my Vinted for some beardy offers for Christmas. You'll see some on there. We've got the Team Rockets Dodrio, which is very cool. Very popular one, I think a lot of people were going for, so that's awesome. We got the Mischievous, which is very, very cute. Definitely going to keep that. I like the style of that. It's very, very sort of, what is it, sort of, is it like a party atmosphere, which is, I'm guessing, towards New Year, so that's a good idea. The Gengar, pretty big one. I just checked on eBay. It's about a £30 card, so that's not too bad. I might keep it. I'm not too sure yet. I'm not a massive Gengar fan, so I'm not sort of, you know, overly fussed about keeping Gengar cards, but it's pretty cool. So we'll see. And then the big hitter, which we started off with, and I very much undersold, is the Mewtwo card. I don't tend to get massive amounts of Mewtwo cards, so I'm quite happy about that. And if that is the only SAR I get out of the box, again, I'm very happy, as opposed to some of the others I can't remember off the top of my head. And if I have a quick look to the side here, let's see if I can remember. So we could have got the Zoroark, we could have got Marnie's Grimmsnarl, unless they were the Mega. No, they were SAR. So there was quite a few in there. Obviously the Pika. I would have liked the Horlucha. But yeah, I think we got a pretty good box. I'm very happy with it at least. I might try and get another box or two of this, depending on the prices and the availabilities. So I'm a bit sad that we sort of started on a high with the Mewtwo, but we got some cool pulls in between, and we ended on a Mewtwo. So obviously that is very very apt. Anyway, if you enjoyed this, let me know if you like this content. Like I said, I've been sort of throwing ideas at the wall and trying to do a bit of everything at the moment. We are close to 100 subscribers at the posting of this video. Whenever this is in the line of videos that I have lined up, yeah. So like, comment, follow, subscribe. Let me know if you enjoyed it or not. Either way, it helps me out, helps us grow, helps the beard of us grow and build a better community. Otherwise, friends, have a good rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Peace and love, everyone. Bye.